Hello and welcome to the What Northern Ireland Means to Me podcast, presented by me, Julia Paul. This series has been produced by Shared Future News to mark the centenary of Northern Ireland and is funded by the Heritage Fund on behalf of the Northern Ireland Office. Shared Future News provides information and personal stories on the topics of peace building, reconciliation and diversity to a Northern Ireland audience and beyond. In this episode, Eileen CHAN-HU, who's an educator in cultural awareness, tells us what Northern Ireland means to her.
I'm of Chinese origin, so I'm second generation Chinese. My dad came over here in the early 1960s and I was born in Belfast. I use the term made in Belfast. So I see Northern Ireland very much as my home. Although I have two homes in one sense of Northern Ireland and my parents are in Hong Kong. In 2014, my father was seriously ill and I was travelling around Hong Kong for nearly a month, in and out of hospitals. And I realised one day on the underground that it wasn't the place for me, although everybody looked the same as me there. Black hair, olive skin. I didn't feel that was my home. I incredibly missed Northern Ireland at that moment. All my friends, my colleagues and all my years of work are here. And most of all, I think it's my next generation. So I have two boys here and they were also born in Belfast. As a young girl growing up, I didn't see much diversity. I was the only Chinese kid at school in the 70s. You may not have understood what racism was or discrimination, but you always would have felt it in some way. So I think that has probably given me the impetus in life to work in diversity work and racial equality. I was teaching English. English was my passion to help other Chinese children growing up whose parents also didn't speak English. And from there I went into community work. So today I'm CEO of Crack an Eye, which stands for Cultivate, Respect, Appreciate Inclusion Across Cultures in Northern Ireland. And we do a lot of work in cultivating respect. In Northern Ireland, people don't understand how diverse it actually is. We have over 80 languages spoken in Northern Ireland. So I really enjoy this small place. In terms of the future for Northern Ireland, in 2014, it was a very difficult year. There were over 921 hate crime incidents. The ratio in that is incredible against sectarian incidents. If you think of the population of minority ethnic communities, we've got 1.83 million supposedly in the last census, and we're about 0.03% of the population, yet we had 921 hate crime incidents. In that year, I was asked to speak at the Rally for Racism. I think I was trying to say on that day, enough was enough. And, as a mother of children growing up here who are now young men, it's not what I would wish. There are now the fourth generation of Chinese. I have great nieces, great nephews, and I just hope that they wouldn't face those barriers or difficulties that I've witnessed and seen with others. I think that hopefully we have come through that and we've survived, or ones like myself can help and support others.
What Northern Ireland Means to Me is produced by Shared Future News. Our staff include Alan Leonard, Alan Mabon and Julia Paul. Our theme song is Figure in the Fog by Jordan McMurray, with thanks to Music Paths. This and other episodes with transcripts are available at the Shared Future News website, sharedfuture.news. You can also follow us on Facebook at Shared Future News and Twitter at Shared Future. If you would like to suggest someone for a future episode of What Northern Ireland Means to Me, please email us at editor@sharedfuture.news. Thanks for listening.